Hi, this is Mugdha Pradhan. I'm a functional nutritionist and the founder and CEO of iThrive. You're watching me on FitTuck, and today we're going to talk about toxic relationships. What sort of toxic relationships? Well, not the one that you would have between a boyfriend and a girlfriend, but this one is specifically the relationship you have with your gut. What we have seen in our work is poor gut health is often the root cause of many illnesses, including autoimmune disorders, including depression and even mental health problems. So if your gut is not in the right place in terms of its functionality, it can trigger other health problems. So why do I call this a toxic relationship with your gut? Well, it's important to understand that taking care of your gut is something that you have to do as a conscious effort. What does it mean to take care of your gut? One, you get your microbiome in its most optimal functional state. You find out if you have gut dysbiosis. You find out if you have the wrong kind of bacteria and fungi and viruses growing in your gut. You find out if you have parasites growing in your gut. And if they are there, then you use that knowledge to eliminate these from your gut, right? So you have to take care, like how you would take care of a garden. If you have a really beautiful garden, you're going to make sure there are no weeds growing there are no harmful pests and insects feeding on your plants. Similarly, with the gut, it's important that you get your gut analyzed and you see what kind of a microbiome you are hosting inside your gut. Okay, so that is step one. Get that analysis done and then bring balance back. So if there are too many of the bad guys, we eliminate them using herbs and all that. If there are not enough of the good guys, you take a daily probiotic so that you're giving your gut the kind of support it needs. This is step number one. Second, you want to make sure you're not putting anything that's going to trigger inflammation in your gut. What do I mean by this, right? See, we often eat foods that are very high in gluten. We often eat a lot of processed food. We often eat a lot of convenience, junk, restaurant food. All of these foods often have a lot of anti-nutrients. They have components and molecules that can irritate your gut lining. It's literally like, imagine your gut lining is this really soft mucosal lining and you're taking a brush and you're scrubbing it. That's what you do when you put in all of these inflammatory foods in your gut. So if you want to build a beautiful relationship with your gut, you've got to stop putting things that harm it. The third thing that really helps your gut function optimally is learning to manage your stress. Because what I have seen in my work is these are things that people often don't understand, that the emotional, psychological stress that is there in your life is having a direct impact in your gut, because your gut is connected to the rest of your body through the vagus nerve. Now, if your nervous system gets dysregulated because of too much of stress, that communication is going to the gut also, and you will end up with gut issues like maybe IBS or constipation or indigestion. So take care of your microbiome, eliminate the bad guys, add the good guys, avoid eating food that's going to irritate and inflame the gut lining, eat food that's going to help your gut digest and process food in the right way, eat food that's going to allow your gut to heal, things like bone broth, things like animal protein, things like non-irritating carbs, so white rice, fruits, these are all really great for your gut. Third, make sure you have tools that will help you manage your stress. For example, breath work. Breath work is such a beautiful tool because it starts regulating your nervous system. Along with that nervous system regulation, it allows for your gut also to calm down and to do its job of digestion and absorption in a really calm way. What else can you do to take care of your gut? Send it some love. Learn what are all the different ways in which your gut supports your body, because if you do not have this knowledge, you might end up with some kind of a health issue and not even know that the root of it is lying in your gut. We have seen that so many of the chronic diseases get resolved once the gut health is healed. So taking care of your gut is super important. Build a loving relationship with it so that you do not end up with toxic diseases that could be arising from your gut itself.